Did he die or something? I haven't seen him in forever.
He's balls deep into school, man. He's balls deep into school. Last time I talked to him, he was doing like 48 hours worth of school plus like 14 hours worth of internships, like plus working at the pharmacy for another like 12 hours a week. Like he's bogged the fuck down.
Lord.
He does like.
I just remember like the end of last semester when he was telling me, he was just talking and he was like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Where you been, by the way?" He's like, "Oh yeah, all I do is to school." He's like, "I'm just like really freaking out because I'm like gonna fail." I'm like, "Sure thing, like he's Asian." I'm like, "So like like you're like a B- or a B+ or something?" He's like, "No, like
he was legitimately failing, and he had to do extra content.
Yeah, we had actually played with him too much to the point where he was failing his fucking classes.
Yeah,
so he took a step back, unfortunately. But I say fuck school, man. Just play D&D with us. You're a good DM.
It's not.
Life lessons from
a player. He's a great player.
Yeah, Hecadus just kicks ass. Hecadus is a good guy.
Good guy.
But yeah, Chris, what's new in the land of the rednecks?
Washing trucks.
Yeah.
Mom's car.
I heard you got a new audio system for your room. Heard it's pretty banging, and by banging I mean on the floor.
It's literally this big.
Yeah.
Man, if that's what she said to you,
I'm learning about this thing called authors apparently now.
Yeah, they're people that write books. You know those things with words in them.
You know those things you burn when you're cold.
They're kind of like the Bible, but not written by Jesus. They're written by other people. Yeah, sort of like that.
Not written by Jesus.
Yeah, sort of like that.
I thought Jesus had his scribe write the books.
Something like that.
Like the scribe of God.
I don't know. Something like that. What have you been up to?
Getting
washing
ready
trucks?
for Arcade, washing trucks.
The fucking Arcade hype, man. It's like the
JP
lowest level of hype that I've ever seen people try to hype to like a 9. There's like a 3 on hype for arcades, but like the 7 people that are hype are at like a 12.5 on the hypometer. Like I don't understand this shit. Like they blew their load on the alpha, man. Like I just don't have any urge to play that fucking game. What is it about that game that like is enjoyable? Like with the few times I've seen it, it just looks grindy as fuck.
That's what gets me interested. Is the dancing.
I heard the dance mechanics are cool as shit. There's like 5 different dance moves or some shit you can do.
Game I've seen.
Yeah, but like other than that, it's just another MMORPG. Like we have World of Warcraft. Why wouldn't you just play that?
Boats. But it's like WoW or a game that's just came out. Well, in America.
I mean, wow, because like I already have stuff in that. And I don't have to grind again.
Dude, I'm gonna say this right now. I would play Rift if I didn't have so much time spent in WoW already.
I would play fucking what's that goddamn spaceship game? Eve? Is that what it is? I would play the shit out of that game if I had put all of my World of Warcraft time into Eve instead of like into World of Warcraft.
I don't like Eve.
Have you seen top end Eve, dude? With like the fucking 900 versus 900 spaceship battles and shit? That shit looks insane!
It sounds awesome, but I just can't get through it. I can't get through it.
It's impossible to get through. It's impossible.
I'm ready for that Elite Dangerous and all that to be fully done. Like Star Citizen, they look so good.
It's really good.
I'm looking forward to Civ.
Alrighty.
I guess.
Are we ready?
No, we're gonna talk for another 40 minutes, like some other people.
And
random
then we'll
stuff. Yeah, I mean, don't worry, you guys.
Cha-cha-cha.
God damn.
I don't even know what this cha-cha-cha thing is about.
It's something to do with the
Am I
intel
supposed to say charm in or something?
that Neil's gonna go win right now. Everyone's all hype as shit. But yeah, I mean, we can get to the game if you guys just want to die already.
Yeah. And we'll be releasing Lawyer with you.
So, where were we last week?
I tripped again.
I'm about to die.
What happened?
So 3 of us have done this already, so we need the final person to do it.
Chris M. Robinson?
So we were in Detroit, shittiest town ever. Apparently they just had a new church put in. That's kind of shit. Full of assholes.
Right?
And we were staying in this inn, and everybody was like screaming and pissed off, and apparently my horse ran away or died, one of the two. So we come downstairs, have to fight a bunch of little imp demon things. Then we see, or what, Takai?
I did have a question. Did you accept the challenge from Sobo, or is your horse dead?
Yeah.
My horse is dead.
How did?
I didn't have time.
He tried though. He
Fair
tried.
enough.
Did you?
Yeah, that's
Tried.
the
Did you
point.
have
He
someone go
tried.
outside your house and shoot a shotgun? Did that happen?
No, I didn't have time.
All right, horse
Between
is.
the Bama game and
Yeah.
all other stuff.
All right, horse is dead as
Uh,
shit. Yeah.
Horse
Throw
is
you off
dead.
there.
That down.
Good to know.
I totally fucking
then-
forgot about that.
Takai found some bitch outside and decided to heal her instead of me.
Did you miss the part with the demons attacking?
Yeah.
He just
it
kind of
was,
skipped out. Some demons attacked. Yeah.
I mean, that was during.
Yeah.
It
It
I
happens.
mean, it's Detroit.
Then we
Yeah.
killed. Yeah, it's like nothing new.
Right.
We killed the demons that were in the inn. Then we killed some more demons. Found a church.
Killed some more demons.
They killed some more demons, and me and Key were like, "Nah, we'll sit inside."
Bro.
And then Asridian pissed off a paladin, and now we're about to die.
Not yet. We don't know if he's happy that I tripped him or not.
Alright, so two little addendums here.
Yeah.
When we were being attacked by it, the reason I ran back out, right, to save a little girl, we saved her, or I saved her, and then I got like a vision thing from my god saying that someone in the party was responsible for the demons being here,
Mhm.
and I detected that Harry Snape was evil,
Mhm.
and so that was why we're chasing after him now, and Azrenian, because he is a barbarian and his only friend in the world is Harry Snape, decided to intervene to try and save him.
You missed the part where you were gonna try and slit my fucking throat, Mr. Paladin.
Yeah, we did miss that.
No,
What
man.
is that?
Exact thing I did was put it to and said, "What did you do?"
Yeah.
I don't remember any throat slitting.
That was not. Yeah, there was none of that. None of it.
What are you gonna do with a sword at someone's throat? Not slit it?
I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah. Again, that's of a. Okay, so
That's
you have a
what I
guy
would
like.
do.
By the way, you find out like you're a cop, and you find out, hey, that guy's a serial killer, dude. You draw your gun on him and say, hey, hold it right there, or do you wait and say, hold it right there, and then you start running?
I
And
feel
then
like
you
there's
draw
a
your weapon.
difference between just pointing your gun at someone and like having your sword against someone's throat.
Right.
That's
Let
more
it be noted. Let it be noted.
Ranged weapon.
Let it be noted that you don't have to be evil to summon the devil, and you don't even have to be
I know.
in knowledge that you summoned a devil or a
I
demon, or
understand.
whatever it is.
That seemed the most likely at the time.
I-
That's why I played it.
That's fine.
Either way, so he feels like he's being wrongfully,
unfairly
accused.
persecuted.
unfairly persecuted by the paladin after saying the most awful things about my mother I've ever heard.
Yeah.
He feels like he's an Asian in America during World War II. All right.
So, party.
Racists.
I'm
Racism.
going. I'm
You
going
need
to
to serve it.
propose two possible outcomes to this situation.
And Kiwi is running currently.
And I'm gonna argue with both of them.
I'm going to propose two possible outcomes here. Option A, we can roleplay this out for a little while, then we can see where it goes, as we normally would. Or option B, we can say fuck all of that shit, and we can break out the chase cards.
Chase cards! Because the paladins will fail. Then maybe Kiwi will.
Your
Well,
guys' choice.
See, I have a quick question. How does me casting grease in the doorway interact with the chase card?
It allows them to be one card behind you when you start.
I mean, I don't even know that I'd necessarily like. I'd not want to get caught the guys. I'd probably rather like.
Like I
roleplay,
said,
you know?
those are the two options. We can either just start chase cards now, or we can go ahead and roleplay it out and see where it ends up, and possibly use chase cards later on.
Just roleplay it.
I'd vote for
We can
roleplay.
cue the Benny Hill theme.
Right.
Let me find some one of these sick
Oh,
ass songs.
one more
that
shout out.
this.
I lied. One more shout out. We're going to be playing. You're going to be hearing some badass ambiance in the background throughout the course of the show. That's thanks to tabletopaudio.com. It's literally the coolest website I've ever seen in my entire life. So you should fucking check it out if you ever plan on playing any kind of D&D in your entire life, or plan on hosting a show or anything like that. It's fucking awesome. You should use it.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and start that up now and adjust audio real quick. However, all right, so jumping back into scene then. Party. We are in a situation. Kiwi, you ran out the door.
Yeah.
You took off with somewhere between 15 and 20 paladins pursuing, led by Tim. Azrinian, you tripped one of said paladins, the one that had already punched you.
Punched me.
No, I
Punched
tripped the
you?
one leading them. I tripped the one
Punched
leading
me.
them, like the one in
Right,
front.
that's why Tim is now leading, because the one leading
Yeah.
was originally the one that punched Kiwi, and you tripped him up. And Oshram, you haven't said anything in 2 weeks, so I just assume that you're running behind.
Yeah, we're
mute.
just
You're
going.
mute.
Yeah.
No, he
Fine.
said he was with Kiwi. To be
Okay.
fair,
Excellent.
So you're running as well?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, he's taking off with Harry. So yeah, you guys take off. We'll get to you in a minute. Darius, the paladin laying on the floor, does not seem amused with you. He pops up and he goes to grab you by your what are you wearing? Just a shirt? I'm assuming you're wearing some kind of armor, right?
I have a breastplate on right now.
have a
No,
breastplate?
shit, I have. Well, no.
I'm not sure
I have
what
some
armor
sort of
you
armor.
put.
Scale mail. I have
Scale
scale
mail?
mail.
So he grabs you by the right underneath your armpits and kind of shakes you a little bit and says, "What the hell, man?"
Well, you were chasing my friend.
Yeah, your friend is apparently responsible for the attack on the city.
Says who?
Him.
Says that guy who was talking to someone couldn't see.
That someone you can't see
you
would be
believe-
my god, Arit. And yes, I do believe
You
him.
believe? You just straight up believe anybody? Okay. One moment. My God says that you can stop touching me now.
What's your CMD?
Oh God.
We go so well.
It's really 18. There we go.
All right, so he
I want to feel bad for it. I don't.
he tackles you to the ground.
Alrighty. Paladin
It says,
man,
"You know what? You're all under arrest.
I don't
Fuck
like
this."
the man. I don't like the man.
And another like two of them break off from the crowd and start restraining you as well.
I don't resist them at all.
Okay.
I just keep asking them like, why are you doing this? It makes no sense. Man heard voice in his head and you have no proof. Don't understand. This is not what wisdom is.
We're arresting you for questioning, for disturbing the peace, for questioning. Assuming everything goes well here,
Disturbing the
you will be
peace.
released. And they throw some manacles on you and start leading you back into the other room.
So in the
I don't-
city, are paladins like guards? Are they the law enforcement? Or is this kinda
Generally,
like,
yeah.
or is this just like we don't give a fuck? We'll do what we want.
No, so you would know, Kiwi, because you've lived here, that there are no real official guards. There are technically guards, but they don't like fucking function. They don't really do anything.
It's like being a police officer in Gotham.
But
okay?
yeah.
It's just worthless.
Up until you've recently got back, there's not. I mean, there's a jail, but the jail is filled with people that oppose the gangs and people that oppose the true leaders of the city, the people that are behind Mayor Quimby and the people that are actually running the things. They put their adversaries in jail. It's not like an actual, like, you did a crime, you broke into a building, you're going to go to jail now. If you broke into a building, you're more likely to have to pay off a bribe to some corrupted official or to one of the protectors, if you will, from the mafia than you are to actually have to worry about a real fucking guard. The real guard.
Right.
Anyone who actually believes in law in this city at this point is fucking retarded. These guys you've never really met before. These guys are pretty much completely new here.
Mhm.
So, yeah, they haul you off to a cell. Assuming you don't fight with them, they set you in a cell. A little while later, they bring you some food and water and leave you be. They unmanacle you as soon as you get in the cell. By the way, they do strip
That's
your
fine.
belongings from you. They leave your armor. They take your weapons. So any weaponry you have on you. If you'd like to hide it, I'll let you roll a sleight of hand check. But otherwise,
He'd like to hide his battle axe.
I don't try and hide it, but being 6'7", I just try and hold my axe above their head so they can't reach it.
okay. Well, they take it off of you before they unmanacle you.
Why do you have to take my axe? I do not understand.
They like set it
And
off
you
to
are
the side
manacled,
and
so you
just
can't
kind
be
of
holding one
shove you.
No, they
into the
took
room.
my manacles off. I'm in the cell.
No. They take it off of you before they put you in the cell.
Damn it.
And they kind of shove you in. And I mean, it's not like hidden or anything. It's just like setting up against a wall a little ways away from you.
I actually don't understand this because I've never been in a cell before. This is my livelihood. Why take man livelihood?
You'll get it back. It's fine. We just can't have you having weapons in here. We'll be bringing your friends in here shortly. And they head out,
Alrighty.
close the door.
Take good care.